Good evening, everyone. As I said, I'm going to just do some ad hoc episodes for Ando, just so that we can sort of like progress a bit quicker. I will be sticking to the regular Monday, but during the week I may do a few other episodes. So we're now on episode 5. We're going to be looking for potentially a new adventure today. Last episode, he retrieved the remnant of Argon and sacrificed Jacksix Orn to guide the souls within the remnant to back to Nern. So that will take an undisclosed length of time. Zuxus created a new tribe called the Root Tree Tribe, or something similar to that. And they are waiting in the sunken city in Merkmire for the return of those souls. So it was quite an emotional finish to that particular story. So what we're going to do today is to say Ando has overnight travelled back to Lilmuth, and currently he's just deciding which boat to get on to move along before he gets hunted back down by this crazy prophet man. What do you think? Demon's Watch? Or Blackwood? Should we go to Blackwood? Scamp, giblets? Let's go to Blackwood. Yeah, let's go to Blackwood. The Lenin. Oh, that's somebody's house. Let's have a look. Where's the local inn? Oh. Wines of Blackwood.
Here to listen to Adania sing? Best get to it while you can. She's going places, that one. How about you? Going or...
I'll Stay and I'll flog you some stuff. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Oh.
Innkeepers are a nosy lot. Don't let anyone fool you into thinking my attempts at sweet...
We simply must do something about the business, brother. These chambers are much too small for our lifestyle.
I realize that, Scipion, but the Fang Girls have us by the throat. What am I to do?
I can't talk to her. Right. Hi.
You look like you had a rough expedition, friend. But we in the Undaunted don't sign up to sit on cushions and drink mead, do we?
Ah, you're in the Undaunted. Right, yeah, not ready for that. So let's have a heard about some companions.
There's a full skin of water waiting for me.
Right. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. As a fact. Okay then, right. Right. Weird.
You have my word. If the counselor is in Leowin or the surrounding countryside, the Ivory Brigade will find her. You there? A
No
moment of
thanks.
your time, please.
Do, do, do. So, I hear there's somebody who's looking for a travelling companion. He needs help sorting something out. So let's go and find out what he needs help with. Oh, Blackwood's a hell of a lot less swampy than being Mertmire. You two think, yeah, you're happy, aren't you, scamp? You don't care. As long as you're out and about doing stuff, you don't really care. What, these things are here and all? Right, okay. Is there anything left here?
Perhaps this was not such a grand idea.
Hey.
You have caught me in a moment of indecision, stranger. I
All
set
right.
out with the idea of looking into strange rumors concerning Deep Scorn Hollow. Now that I have had some time to think it over, I find that I lack the courage for the task.
All right. So, who are you? What sort of rumours have you heard?
I am Zeechus. I deal in rumors, especially the sort that hint at opportunities.
Right.
For example, there is a cave called Deep Scorn Hollow on an island by the coast. It is said to be a smuggler's den. But that is not the only rumor about the place.
All right, then. What else do you know about Deep Scorn Hollow?
Strange figures in hoods. Travelers who disappear. Masked nobles and dark rebels. Smugglers' tales to scare off the locals? Or something more? You seem brave. Perhaps you are interested. Remember your old friend Zeechus if you find riches there.
All right. I'll go and investigate these rumours. So that's part 2, so that suggests there's a part 1. Right, okay.
Hey, over here. I need some help.
Oh. Hello.
Thank the 8 divines. I could really use some help. The name's Bastian. Watch yourself, friend. I was accosted by a dark elf at this very spot. She went into the cave over there hours ago, but she might return at any moment.
What dark elf? What cave?
The dark elf Tanare Vels. She's a traveler I met along the road. The cave is Deep Scorn Hollow. The entrance is over by the dock. I'm here to retrieve a fellow named Quistley Silvel. His family sent me to find him. I think he's in trouble.
What do you want from me?
Untie me, please. The Silvels will pay well if you help me get Quistley out of whatever trouble he's in. And I could use someone to watch my back. Interested? Oh, and check the shack. I think Tanare dropped something during our struggle.
I'll see if the dark elf has left any clues behind, and I'll help you rescue Quincy. Let's get you undone.
Thank you. Look around, would you? I'd like to examine whatever my attacker dropped.
Tanari's contract. Tenari Vels. As promised, our agreement in writing. That you do not take me at my word after our long association is a bit insulting, but I'm feeling indulgent. You are to bring one Quincy Savelle to the syndicate in Llewellyn, preferably alive. Complete this job and your debt to the syndicate will be cleared. This fool Quisley has difficulty remembering his debts, but the Savelles are a wealthy Daggerfall family. Maybe they can pay off their son's obligation. If not, debts can be paid off in a number of ways as well. As you well know. Current whereabouts: seen leaving the city some weeks ago, claimed to be going to Gideon, may have joined smugglers or bandits operating out of a cave south east of Llewellyn. Deep Scorn Cavern or caves. That area is riddled with caves. Wears an expensive signet ring, dresses like a useless rich knob. Fancies himself a ladies' man. Brags a lot. Hopefully smugglers haven't killed him before we can collect on his debt. Lars told Llewellyn. Okay. Yeah.
Letter. I knew I saw something fall out of Tenari. Damn it. I guess that explains why Tenari knocked me out and tied me up.
Yep.
Of course, that idiot Quisley would gamble away more than he had in his coin purse. He's done it before. Usually begs his parents for help, though.
Right, Teneri's got a head start on you, so we better get a move on.
Let the Dark Elf have him, but it would be dishonorable. We better see if we can catch up to her. I'd like to leave her tied up and empty-handed when I drag Quisley out of here by his arrogant nose.
Did you tell Tenari you were going to Deep Scorn Hollow?
Probably. Yes, I did. We were just idly talking on the road. It never occurred to me that someone else might be looking for that petulant brat. It's not the first time I've been asked to get Quisley out of trouble.
Did Tenari react when you mentioned your task?
I should try to hide it better, I suppose. We were raised together, more or less. Except he was the firstborn of a wealthy family, and I was the foundling they took in. Something which Quisley never quite let me forget.
And have you been looking after him all
it's
along?
the right thing to do. I mean, the Silvels gave me shelter, educated me alongside Quisley, even hired a tutor for me when I showed some magical aptitude. I owe them. And if looking out for Quisley is how I pay them back, so be it.
So did Tenari react when you mentioned your task?
No, not that I noticed. She said to keep an eye out for smugglers along the coast, and departed soon after. She likely just hung back and followed me the rest of the way. Foolish of me. I should have been more alert.
How often do you work for the Savelle?
All the time. House Silvel has interests in a dozen cities. I travel all over Tamriel, looking after their business. I'm a mage by training, but I spend my days dealing with contracts and cargoes. And chasing after Quisley.
If you don't like the work, why do you do it?
The Silvels fostered me from the time I was small, seeing to my education and giving me a place in their home. As I grew older, Lord Silvel employed me in the family business. What I want to do isn't important. I have an obligation.
Let's go find Quisley.
This is different for Quisley. He's not one for any sort of rough living, other than maybe going to gambling dens and taverns in the seedier parts of town.
Did you tell Teneri why you were going to Deep Scorn?
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I
Right.
did.
Going over the same stuff again.
Talking on the road.
Come on then. Let's go.
Maybe there's more to this place than meets the eye.
Well, let's not take any risks.
First time I've had to look for Quisly in such a restless location.
The room of brine. Oh, it seems to have. Oh, well, we can't go down there. Looks like we're going down here.
This is definitely not a smuggling operation.
Keep your voice down. Those lunatics will hear you.
Look! They have captives! We mean you no harm. We're
Over
looking
here.
for someone.
Let me out before these cultists kill me.
Let me out too! There's a cult of Sithis in these caves! They sacrifice people!
I would not linger here. Flee if you value your life.
Thank you. We've been here for days. You should
Oh,
get
yeah.
out of here too, stranger. These people, the Unmakers, they're crazy. I think they're preparing to sacrifice people. Why would anyone want to do such a thing?
I wouldn't know. Souls, maybe. That's what happened to mine. So, we're looking for a Breton named Quitsley, Savell. Have you seen him?
I've met no one by that name, but that doesn't mean he isn't here somewhere. The only non-cultist I've seen in days was a dark elf who sneaked by a short time ago. She motioned for us to wait and left without a word. I should go.
Wait. Who are these people? Why did they take you
They're
prisoner?
cultists, I think. They follow someone called the Daughter of Sithis, and they talk about sacrifices to the Unmaker. I was on the road to Gideon when they grabbed me. Can I go now?
Take the passage to the south and be careful.
Before we continue, let's talk a moment.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's waste time.
Cultists? That explains some of the decoration in here. So much for the smuggler hypothesis. I didn't expect to have to fight through a nest of cultists to extract Quisly from this mess, but so be it. What's he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Do you know anything about Sithis cults?
What's there to know? They worship a god of death, darkness, and primordial chaos.
Oh,
Nothing good can come of that. Quisley's always getting into trouble, but it usually involves love or dice. He could be in real danger this time.
The Wood Elf saw Tanari Vels come through here not long ago. She wants Quincy alive too.
Allowing Quisley to be dragged off to angry criminals is not much of an improvement. While Quisley might deserve it, I can't let Tanari Vels get him either. I want to try to grab one of these cultists and get some answers.
Why are you responsible for Quincy?
It's a long story. Suffice it to say, I owe his family a great debt. Quisley and I were more or less raised together. The Sylvels count on me to watch out for him, or help him if he needs it.
So you and Quincy are like brothers?
That's what the Sylvels say when they need me to help him. But he's their son. I'm just someone they raised. Forgive me if I sound ungrateful. They took me in and made sure I was clothed, educated, trained. They didn't have to do that.
No, they didn't. But how many times have you had to get Quincy out of trouble?
I've lost count. He does as he pleases. Unfortunately, what pleases him seems to land him in hot water. Every time.
Yeah.
This, though. How Quisley stumbled into a cult's clutches, I can only guess.
Well, yeah. I mean, how stupid can you be? So you said you said you owe civils a
I'm
debt.
the son of Lord Martel Hallex, the traitor.
A traitor. I haven't heard of him.
I suppose the story's not well known outside of court circles. My father was one of High King Emmerich's most trusted advisors. But when I was only a toddler, he plotted to secretly murder Emmerich and appoint himself regent. Or so I'm told.
Oh, okay. So what happened?
He failed, of course. Others in my family were implicated in the plot. The High King stripped House Hallex of its titles and domains. My mother died of shame. I was far too young to have been a part of it, though, so the Sylvels took me in.
Been punishing you ever since. Okay, right, let's see what we can do about getting one of these cultists. So.
How did Quisley stand it down here? It's not what I'd call luxurious.
Did he run away or was he kidnapped? That's the question.
Let's corner one of these cultists. They might know what's happened to Quisley.
I'm not really with them. Don't hurt me!
Right, let's go after him there.
You there! Stop!
Why didn't I just grab him?
You'd better not lay a finger on me. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Xanathar, give me patience.
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who are you people? What do you think you're doing here? I warn you, I am favored by the daughter of Sithis. She will avenge every injury you inflict on me.
We need information. We're looking for Quincy Sylvel.
Quisley Sylvel? He belongs to Laleus now. She is the daughter of Sithis, and none dare defy her. Leave while you can. You're fools if you think you can save him from her.
Fine. Where is Laleus then? When will she sacrifice Quincy?
The daughter of Sithis and her brother are in the Fane of Scorn. I don't know when she plans to grant Sylvel the kiss of Sithis. Someone else is to be sacrificed today.
Quincy isn't to be sacrificed.
Can I go?
Quincy isn't to be sacrificed, then who is?
Some dark elf they caught.
Oh.
Even now she faces the death of the crystal fangs in the next chamber. Lalaeus herself presides in the fane below. I haven't been invited there yet, so I don't know for sure where it is. Now let me go. Please?
Bastian, what do you want to do with this cultist?
I don't believe him. I think he knows more than he says he does. The daughter of Sithis? The Fane of Scorn? I don't believe it. Quisly's fallen in with death worshippers?
Is Quitsley the type to join a cult?
Hardly. The only thing that interests Quisly is himself. Either these Sithis followers hid their true nature to lure him in, or he's so besotted with a woman that he doesn't realize he's in danger. Either way, I'd better get him out of here.
What about Tanari Vels?
I'm not sure I believe this sniveling cultist, but we shouldn't let anyone get sacrificed. Not even Tanare Vels. Let's split up. You keep going, in case he's telling the truth. I'll see if I can find out more about the daughter and the Fane.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Please. I know where a map of this place is. It's not far. Just, don't hit me.
Help me. What else can you tell me?
Help! Break these crystals! Please, they're killing me!
Praise Vec. Thank you, stranger. Let's talk somewhere safer.
He's got a cute bottom.
Those idiots were... Ugh, my skin still feels like I've got 1,000 tiny spiders biting me. That was horrible. Oh, and thank you. I don't know what someone like you was doing here, but I won't argue with Providence.
I'm helping Bastian Alex find his foster brother.
Ah, the dutiful and not terribly clever mage. I'll bet he's angry with me. I took care not to inflict any permanent damage on him, and I fully intended to set him free just as soon as I finish here. It's business, not personal.
I freed Bastian and found your contacts with Lars Tull.
Then you understand my predicament. I need Sylvel if I want Lars Tull off my back. But it's not worth getting myself killed over. Help me get out of here and I'll help you.
What do you know about this place?
Not much. Lars Tull suspected that Quisly was hiding out in a smuggler's cave on the coast. I thought I'd have to check them all. Then I ran into your friend, Bastian. I knew there was something off about the smuggler story, though. It didn't fit.
Ooh, okay. So, how much debt does Quisly Sylvel owe Lars Tull?
He must be in deep, if Lars Tull is willing to write off what I owe to get his claws on Quisly. Too bad for him, but it's a chance for me to get out of a bad situation. Lars Tull makes a good living from other people's mistakes. Or desperation.
How did you end up in debt to Lars Tull?
I borrowed gold against imagined winnings, like every gambler ever. You ask a lot of questions.
Yes.
Not to be rude, but I'd really rather find Quisly and get out of here. These cultists already tried to sacrifice me once, after all.
You said something about a map.
I found notes left behind by some unfortunate scholar. He'd apparently come here to make a survey of the ruins. I hope he had the good sense to retreat when he found fresh evidence of a cult presence. More likely, he came to a bad end.
Oh. Did you see anything about a chamber called the Fane of Scorn?
I did. It's all the way down at the end of this maze, naturally. The scholar's notes hinted that it's an abandoned temple, once dedicated to Sithis.
Ah.
Probably not abandoned now.
Right. Okay then. Let's go.
Good. I saw a rough map of this place before I got caught. So I think I know it. I'll keep out of your way if you run into me. That ritual.
Ew. Zombies. Why is it everywhere I go there's some form of risen dead? It's so... Ugh. That bloody thing's covered in jelly. It's spewing up jelly. Oh, you sneaky... How do I end up in these situations? First I'm bleeding abducted, taken down to Cold Harbour.
Dead end and a vampire in a cage. This isn't terribly helpful. There's got to be a way through. I know what I saw on the map.
You're not part of this cult, are you?
Maybe the map
In fact, you
shows
appear to
passage
be
that isn't
lost.
Who the hell are you?
Your dark elf friend watches me with no small amount of suspicion. Perfectly understandable, but I'm not a slave to my hunger. Why are you wandering around Deepscorn Hollow anyway? The daughter of Sithis is fond of sacrificing strangers.
Awesome. So we're searching for a Breton named Quixley Silvel.
I have heard the name. The daughter of Sithis herself has him.
Oh.
These miserable Sithis pretenders. I can show you the passage you seek. I'll consider it payback for the way they locked me up.
That would be helpful.
They hid the switch for a secret door under that crate over there by the wall. Clever, if one is a child. I cannot believe I thought these weak-minded fools might have a genuine insight into the dark mysteries of Sithis.
Tell me more about the daughter of
Lace is a
Sithis.
noble from Leowen who made a game of dabbling in dark lore. As I understand it, she found this place and managed to wake a presence that had been sleeping here for ages. She surrendered to the darkness eagerly. I doubt that it cared.
Okay. And what about all the socialites who follow her?
Fools and dilettantes bewitched by the daughter's powers. They believe she is the living embodiment of Sithis' dark will, servant of an ancient power. But the only power she serves is her own avarice and lust, like any greedy mortal.
Thank you for your help.
Surprisingly helpful.
Ah, quit whinging.
Would you do me a favor in return?
I knew it. I never grow tired of being correct.
Alright, let's find out what he wants.
Perhaps before you rush off, you might unlock this cell? A favor in return for my showing you the switch? Let me again assure you, I am in control of my urges. I shall not harm you.
First tell me how you wound up in that cell.
I came here hoping the temple held answers about my condition. But the cultists discovered me as I fed upon an unwary noble from Gideon. The daughter of Sithis was intrigued, but when she realized I had not yet mastered my powers, she locked me away.
So why don't you just turn to mist?
Yes, that would be an elegant solution to my predicament. I'm afraid that I'm rather new to this state of being. I haven't figured out that trick yet.
How do I know you won't attack us?
I'm still capable of gratitude, stranger. I just want to be free of this place. I came here expecting something quite different.
Fine, I'll let you out. I'm going to regret this, aren't I?
This should take us right to the cult's hidden temple. Come on!
You any fit state for fighting?
Hold up a moment before we go on. I've been thinking.
Okay.
I stumbled headlong into a bad situation once already. I do try to learn from my mistakes. I've been thinking.
Yeah, you
There's
said.
a good chance we won't find Quisley Sylvel alive.
What happens if you turn
Nothing
empty-handed?
good. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it comes down to bringing Quisley in or taking his place, but it's close. I really need to be free of Lars Tull. I barely persuaded him to give me this chance. I won't get another one.
What do you suggest?
This may sound ghoulish, but if Quisley is dead, I'd like his signet ring. It's big, gold, and set with rubies. If I bring it back to Lars Tull, it will show that I held up my end of our bargain, and he would take it in payment of my debt.
We need to locate Quisley first. Live or dead?
Someone's coming!
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I wasted my time on that cultist. He knew nothing. Glad I caught up to you. Oh, I see. You put the fear of the gods into our captive cultist. He was sobbing on the floor when I gave up and left.
Cool.
Did meet a surprisingly talkative vampire, though. He told me which way you went. And seriously, do not turn your back on Tanare.
Oh, you tell me that now my back's turned to her. So what have you learned anything more about this cult?
Our weepy friend told me that Quisley's quite taken with this daughter of Sithis. Figures. My guess is he told her his family is wealthy, so she's keeping him alive for ransom. We'll probably find them in the shrine they call the Fane of Scorn.
Tanari knows where the Fane is, although she thinks Quisley may have been sacrificed already.
She seems like the sort who expects the worst. I remain optimistic.
Okay.
I don't always get along with Quisley, but I don't want him to end up sacrificed by the cult. Or turned into some crime boss's object lesson for that matter.
Someone has to pay Quisley's debts in Llewellyn.
Not at the cost of his life. I'll figure out something. I always do. But just in case, warn Tanari that she'd better not try anything foolish when we get Quisley. She caught me off guard once. It won't happen again.
Let's just find him and then we can sort it all out.
You're not even going to apologize, are you?
I'll quit ringing. Now's not the time.
I'm no use to my
Arise, my brother. Kill these trespassers.
I'll just... Oh dear. I'll get out of the way.
Quisley before he runs off again. The bastard!
How dare you? Lalise would never have hurt me. She said so.
She murders people, you idiot! You were probably next!
I'm not talking to you, Bastian, nor to that rude dark elf that just laughed at me. You spoiled everything. You and that lumbering oaf my father insists on sending to make my life miserable, and whoever that dark elf is, barging in and ruining my life. Who do you people think you are?
We've just saved your life. The cultists planned to sacrifice you.
That's just your opinion. Everybody here treated me as a guest of honor. And Lalise, the daughter of Sithis, chose me to be her consort. She told me that she'd give me the kiss of Sithis soon. Why would you ruin this for me?
Oh, God. By the 8. Oh. Bastian tells me your parents demand your presence.
I can't believe they sent Bastian after me again. They treat me as if I were a wayward child. I am perfectly capable of managing my own affairs. I refuse to go.
All right. Tanari says Lars Tull wants a word with you.
That is no concern. Wait. Did you say Lars Tull?
Yes.
Is that why the Dark Elf's here?
Yes.
I've seen her in his headquarters out here. I may owe him some gold.
You're lucky to be leaving this place alive, whoever claims you.
Claim me? I am not some sack of flour to be bargained over.
You're not much better.
Oh, very well. Bastian works for me, indirectly. I'll go with him. I can write a promissory note for the Dark Elf to deliver to her thug of a boss. He's a terrible person.
I'm not sure the decision is up to you, Quitsley.
Bastian doesn't seem very fond of Quisley. I can't imagine why.
I can't either.
I had notes while you were talking with that simpering idiot. Bastian said he might have an idea that would solve things for both of us.
Oh, you don't want to deliver Quitsley to last
Years
Tull?
ago, I lost everything trying to get my brother out of a fishy trading scheme. Lars Tull offered to help me. I'm still paying for it. It would be grand to be done with Lars Tull and to pull one over him at the same time.
That sounds risky.
If Bastian's willing to work with me, and perhaps forget about the knocked out and tied up business, I think we might have room for a compromise.
Talk to him. See what he's thinking. Bastian, my bud.
Quisley out of here. I'm done. I've paid my debt to his family 3 times over.
Yeah.
All right. I think I know how to sort this out. If Tanare is prepared to listen, that is, I'm willing to overlook the knock on the head to settle this.
What's your plan?
First, we need to get Quisley out of Blackwood. Tanare doesn't have anything personal against him. Well, no more than anyone else who meets him. But the criminals she'd bring Quisley to might kill him.
So, will Quitsley go along with that?
I'll threaten to tell his parents about this whole affair unless he cooperates and goes straight back to Daggerfall. Quisley knows that Lord Sylvel can cut him off. It's the only threat that actually scares him. He would have to earn a living.
What about Tanari?
I think we can all walk away from this. We ship Quisley home, secretly. Then we make sure that Tanare has something she can take back to Lars Tull. Thank you, friend. I think Lord Sylvel would agree that you've earned your payment.
Thank you.
What do you think, Tanare? Are you willing to give it a try?
I'll need to bring Lars Tull proof of Quisley's demise.
What kind of proof would you need?
I'm clearly not dead!
If I bring Quisley's signet ring to Lars Tull, he'll believe me.
That's what I was thinking. I'll tell the Sylvels that Quisley sold the ring to pay his debt.
I'm right here!
That ring should work. It might even cover most of Quisley's debt.
What? My ring? I'm not giving you a damn thing! Bastian, keep that woman away from me!
Here you go. I'll make sure Quistley understands to stay away from Blackwood.
Thank you. This should clear my account with Lost Toll. And perhaps clear yours with this ingrate and his family too.
We should leave this place. I'll see Quistley on his way when he comes around.
Let's have a look at the books. We've got some stuff we can... Lines of Blackwood. Welkin stones. Ethereal fragments. I wonder if that's talking about those sky shard things. What's in this box? I'll have a lockpick. Lockpicks are always good. Right, they've gone. Right, so we can see if Bastian's about. You around, Bastian? Oh, hello.
I miss.
The end of the world. Take it sort of quickly out. Whoa!
Don't think. Move. I'm well on my way. Can I help you with something?
Yes. You've opened a skill slot. Have we got any equipment for you? No. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? Oh, we're back on land. So, let's have a think, Sebastian. Bastian. Right, so let's have a look. Shattered and scattered. Do all. Right, okay. Right. Have a look at the map. Yep, this way. So, Bastian, you're on fire.
Find anything?
Bit of raw juke. Nothing exciting. Phantasmal discovery awaits. Arcane Archaeological Survey seeks bold adventure for thrilling experiment. Ability to carry heavy magical implements desirable. Bravery in the face of spectres, ghosts, and other undead required. Check. For more details, seek out Revis Demnavani at the ruins of Veond. Okay, right. Well, we could come back to that. Oh, crikey, what a hike.
It's do or die. Use a stamina potion.
Alright, calm down. Only out of stamina.
This is a
Aye.
great area for harvesting.
Yes.
I knew if I waited here long enough I'd find you.
Oh dear. Adoring fan. Just what I need. Keep going. Is that more high iron? Yeah, I'll have a bit more of that. Adventurers wanted for exciting opportunity. Brave souls sought to explore the newly uncovered ruin, once in a lifetime opportunity for glory and gold. Inquire with Zagria about the expedition. Written in another hand. Big job. Seems less than legal, but the gold's real. Meet north of Fort Redmayne. Bring friends. See you soon, little brother. Mirri. Oh dear. This doesn't sound good. A bit further down here. Is that the ruin?
My orders are to observe the ruin, not help you mount a suicidal rescue mission.
Then you can observe me kicking every fetching cultist's ass standing between me and my little brother.
Oh, hello. Are you Mirri?
Who are you? Another of these useless Leowin layabouts? No, you're an adventurer like me. Don't
I
tell me
won't say that.
Sagira roped you into this mess too.
Saw your note up the road. No, but what's the
My
trouble?
little brother and I answered a job posting seeking adventurers to help explore a newly discovered ruin. Only once the expedition got underway and we were all split up, our employers turned on us. I barely got away.
Employees turned on you. What's your plan now?
Free my little brother and the others before something terrible befalls them. I don't know if I can do this on my own, but I have to try. Can I count on your help? Or were all the questions just morbid curiosity? I can pay if I have to.
Look, Mirri, I'll help you.
There were 5, in addition to me, who got duped into this. My brother, Liam, Eolaf, a Nord warrior, Ardia, a high elf researcher, Dijos, an Argonian scout, and Garlor, a wood elf adventurer. Other than my brother, I don't know a lot about them.
What do you know about the ones who escaped? About the ones who tried to take you captive?
Not much. Zagira, the woman who hired us, was charming. I didn't buy a story that her expedition was for study, but she paid half our fee up front. I figured they were just treasure hunters looking for plunder. We had no idea they were a cult.
When did you realise?
About the time they said, don't kill her, we need her for the ritual, while trying to wrestle me to the ground. Probably saved my life, though. I fought twice as hard knowing they were taking it easy on me. No one else escaped that I know of.
All right, I'm ready when you
We
are.
didn't get far with our expedition before things went sour, but the ruin was in pretty bad shape. You'll need a grapple bow to get anywhere quickly. Fortunately, I have a spare. They're simple enough to use if you've never tried one.
Okay, I haven't used one.
Just line up your sights with a suitable anchor point, release the bolt, and get ready to fly. Don't worry, they're pretty much designed to do all the work. The worst you'll have to worry about is underestimating the pull and spraining your neck.
Great. I have other questions.
All right, but remember, you already agreed to help me. It'd be rude to back out now. But seriously, I need your help. Please don't change your mind.
Tell me about this ruin.
It's Daedric in origin. Our employer claimed it was recently uncovered, but I have a hard time believing no one noticed until now. And despite its condition, it doesn't seem that old. Barely any overgrowth at all. None of it makes any sense.
You're saying this is a new construction.
100 years old at most. I couldn't tell you who built it or how it came to be demolished, though. I didn't get much time to study it before those fetching cultists tried to throw a sack over my head and drag me off.
Okay, let's get going. Bastian, come on. How is it? I get stuck on a rock.
We need to reach the base camp, but be careful. I saw a lot more cultists during my escape than the ones who led me here.
Let's just deal with everybody in here.
Come and take us.
Ooh, you're a bow lady? That could come in handy. Ooh, lots of books here.
Not our sky. It wasn't like this before. We should hurry. The bridge is out, but that support looks sturdy enough for the grapple bow.
That's got it. Olivia, take it.
That's Yoloth, one of the other adventurers Zagira duped with this setup. Zagira had us escorting her scholars around the area to place those so-called survey stones. Supposedly, they would get the layout of this place in an instant. Bunch of guardung, clearly. It's sucking the life out of him.
Can we destroy it?
Damn well planned to try. It'll be dangerous, though. For Yoloth, most of all. That ritual is already feeding off of him somehow. The sudden shock of destroying the stone might kill him. We could try weakening the ritual before ending it entirely.
Okay.
That array by Yoloth seems to be the heart of the ritual, but the magic is being drawn to another focal point nearby. Destroying that might lighten the load on Yoloth, and the backlash of ending the ritual by force. It's the best chance of saving him.
Understood.
We need
Let's
to
go.
stop that ritual. The sooner the better, but
Yeah.
Yoloth's chances of surviving go up exponentially if we try picking it apart carefully, instead of smashing the central array right at the start. The grapple bow should help us search around. I don't
Okay.
know it. I'm making an educated guess. Daedrology is my main field of study, though I tend to avoid getting caught up in their worship and rituals. Mostly, I'm fascinated why anyone would join these fetching cults in the first place.
Why study Daedra if you don't really care for him?
I took an interest in the anticipations of the tribunal and my ancestors' worship of them before the three rose to godhood. Dark elves aren't the only ones who revere Daedra alongside divines, but now's not the time for a philosophical discussion.
Let's go.
That did it! The ritual's weakened!
You don't have to tell me twice.
Taste our steel!
That was fire. Quick, in here. You okay?
Thanks mightily for getting me out of there. I don't know how much longer I could have lasted.
What was it they were doing to you?
Trying to pitch me into Orky's gnarled teeth. Or Dagon's, rather. Felt like all the air was sucked out of my lungs. Would have killed me if you hadn't come along. Was it always this hot in here?
I wouldn't know. Do you know why they were trying to sacrifice you?
I'm just hired muscle. I don't meddle with magic. They were talking, though, about positioning the other stones. They sent each of us as an escort, split us up. If they got the better of me, I'm sure the others are in just as much trouble now.
All right. Well, will you be all right?
Haven't felt this bad since I nearly drowned in the sea of ghosts. But I can feel my strength coming back. I think I'll be good enough to move once I've caught my breath. I'll be fine. Help the others while there's still time.
Rightio. Will do. Okay. Mirri.
It worked! Sorry if that sounds too much like surprise, but I couldn't be sure if that would be enough to save Olaf's life until we tried it. If the cult is doing this to the others, we should be able to free them too, if we're careful.
Got any ideas of what it is they were doing to Olaf?
It was definitely a Daedric ritual, but not your typical sacrifice. Offerings to the princes are usually quick and brutal. This was much more purposeful. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish, but they were using Olaf's soul to power it.
Do you know where the others were taken?
Swits didn't tell us much of their plans before stabbing us in the back, but I've got a rough idea where they were taking the other stones. If we head out the other side of these corridors, we should be on the right path.
Let's get moving then.
The day will be ours!
recognize that journal. It belonged to Ardia.
Exploration of the shattered ruin. Zigra has paid us well to escort her surveyors through the unusual ruin. Truth be told, I might have come along for free if I'd have known what we'd find here. The Daedric designs are like nothing I've ever seen, but disturbingly familiar. They're expansive as well. Far more so than they first appeared. I feel like we haven't travelled that far, but the landscapes within the compound seem incongruous to what I've observed from the outside of the entrance. I should probably draw a few maps along the way, along with my notes. I knew I should have mapped as I went. Zigra's surveyors turned on me as soon as they got me away from the rest of the group. I tripped and my cloak tore free, so I bolted. I just need to write down where I go. Process of elimination. Left, out the door, cross the chasm. I'm completely turned around. I hear them coming. No time.
Huzzah!
Mirri?
Well, I'll be. Ardia actually made a break for it. She's the last one I'd have expected to escape. 2 left feet, that one. Much as I'd like to believe she made it out, somehow I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too. So, you think she was caught?
Honestly, I'm impressed she made it this far, but my gut tells me she's still here. I think we should keep looking for the rest of those sacrificial stones. Whoever's still bound up in the cult's rituals is in the greatest danger.
Understood.
It's getting to the point that I hardly recognize this place. It's like the sky is on fire and everything's scorched. Did the cult come here just to destroy this place? That hardly makes any sense, but Daedra worship too often doesn't.
Maybe the destruction isn't the point.
It's possible this is all just a side effect of the ritual, not its intent. Who knows? Maybe their magic isn't just feeding on the souls of those they've captured, but everything here. All the more reason to stop them, quickly.
Yep. By what lovely red eyes you've got. You going, Bastian? Eve. Very sure. Breton. Right, provisioning.
After all, we need to free her. drawing power from the ritual. Let's keep looking. We need to free Ardia from that ritual. I mean, stop. Watch your step.
I'm just a little unsteady.
Just a little unsteady, are you? Right.
Normally, I
So,
love new experiences. It's why I got into exploring. Not that one. Never.
there you go.
Oh, I thought I'd never see that again. Thank you. I have a great deal to add to it now. I think it's good to record all you can, good and bad. It forces you to think about what you've seen and done. Makes you more mindful of how events shape you.
Yes, very. Did you learn something that actually might be helpful?
Zigira was yelling at her followers about jeopardizing the foothold when I was trying to escape. I don't quite get what she meant, but I think they're turning this place into their stronghold. And I saw Zigira when they caught me. The real Zigira.
What do you mean, the real Zigira?
Among her followers, she dropped the mask she'd been wearing. She's a Daedra. These cultists are the usual misguided fools dabbling with things they don't really understand. They're true believers. I'll never forget how they howled for her adulation.
Great. Mirri.
It looks like Ardia will be all right. Hopefully she can make a successful escape this time.
How many more of these rituals do you think there are?
I can't be certain, but Dijo, Scarlor, and my little brother Liam are still missing. We have to assume they've been captured and bound like the other two. We need to stop these rituals, and not just for their sakes.
Got ya.
I have a theory about the purpose of these rituals. The changes to the land, the sky, the blasted heat. I think this place is being overtaken by another plane. If I had to guess, I'd say it's becoming the Deadlands.
The Deadland. Mehru's Dagon. Right, okay. So, my understanding, because I deal with Daedric magic, is that's the Deadlands. So we're talking Mehru's Dagon here. So, yeah, could be fun. So, how is that possible?
I think this ruin isn't actually part of Nern. More like a piece of our world bottled up, and the cult is trying to fill the bottle from another source.
Okay, all the more reason to stop these rituals. Let's go.
Garlor? Oh, Veteran Vec!
Gone. Soul-shriven. I've read accounts of this happening, but I've never seen it myself. This ravaged body is all that's left of Galor. His soul, gone somewhere far worse. This is what will happen to the others. To my little brother.
Only if we fail.
Right. You're right. This isn't the time to lose it. There's still hope for the others. Galor couldn't have wandered far like this. There must be another ritual site nearby. Let's go.
Right, let's get cracking.
This is it! And they've got Dijos!
No remorse!
This focal point is finished, but it wasn't the only one by the look of it. Stop feeding on their soul. Let's do the same to the rest. You're free! Come on!
Came back for me?
Of course we did. Well, of course you did. Right. Dijos.
Thanks to you, there will be something left for the Hist when my time finally comes. But I did not expect the Dark Elf to stick her neck out for me.
Why not?
Dark Elves have not been kind to my eggkin, and I have not been kind to theirs in turn. I see I judged her too harshly. I should apologize to her and her brother, if he still lives. He was taken prisoner by Zagira, personally.
Do you know where she took
To
him?
the heart of the vault, she said. Further down this path. Where it leads,
Vault.
I cannot say. I don't even recognize this place anymore. I only know it dries my scales worse than Ebonheart.
Right. Mirri.
We managed to save her. I don't know if that'll improve her opinion of me. Well, my kind. But I'm glad. I wouldn't wish what happened to poor Galor on anyone.
We've accounted for everyone but your brother.
Liam. Hang in there, little brother. We'll find you. We seem to be getting close to the heart of the cult's plot. Other than the ruins, the terrain here is unrecognizable from where we came from. I'd wager that's where we'll find him. And
Yep.
Zagira.
Alright. You want to go after her too?
No, I don't care about that hooded viper. I just want my little brother back. But if she stands in our way, I'll gladly kick her fetching ass back to oblivion. Come on, Liam needs me.
Let's get cracking then.
Kira, give Liam back, and maybe I won't fetch and kill you.
Allow me to reward you for helping our father. You may listen to your brother's muffled screams, unmolested, as you stand helpless before this gateway.
Damn it! That switch locked us out. We aren't getting that gate open by force, but I bet that mechanism... I think that mechanism must be connected to the gate, but that can't be the only thing stopping us, or Zagira wouldn't be so confident. The gate's unsealed. Let's find Liam. Zagira, if you think a little lava is going to stop me, you've got another thing coming. Lightened their burden a bit, but it might not be enough. Look for other focal crystals. This is it! I don't know.
Mirri, I thought I'd never see you again.
You can inform your worthless legates that we stopped the cultists. No thanks to you.
Just be grateful your little dispute didn't land you afoul of the law. Cease your meddlesome trespassing while you're ahead, and get a real job. I suppose you helped the Dark Elf rescue her associates? You'll hear no complaint from me. I can report the matter closed, and get back to a worthwhile patrol.
Oh, I could chop your head off. Mirri?
We did it! My little brother is safe and that backstabbing viper, Zagira's plans are in shambles. Oh, I almost wish I could see what Dagon does to her for her failure. But my imagination's probably better than his anyway.
What next?
We leave this useless swit to his report and count to Zora's lucky stars. My little brother is alive and well, thanks to you. That's more than I could ask. We owe you. If you ever need anything, and I mean anything, you can count on me.
Alright, okay.
I should get word that we're safe to our parents as soon as possible. I
Yeah,
hope
that'd
to
be
see
a
you
good
again
idea.
soon. And Liam, straight to Leowin, you hear?
I just want a moment to catch my breath and thank your friend here, Mother.
Mother. Liam?
Thought I was finished there. Mirri, too. I was praying to the three that she wasn't going to share my fate. Someone was listening, because you're a real godsend.
Yeah, what can I say? You okay?
I see you managed to reunite Mirri and Liam. I could tell the two of them were close when we met. Thank the Divines for that, because I don't know if she'd have gone to such lengths for us otherwise. No, I think she would have.
Yeah, I do as well. Oof.
Glad to see Mirri got her brother free. Gladder still you two bothered with me along the way. I won't soon forget that.
Good. Dejas?
I am glad you were able to rescue Liam. I could not look Mirri in the face if she had fished a bitter old lizard from the mire at the cost of her own loved one. If more dark elves were like them, there would be fewer Argonians like me.
Don't worry, you learned a lesson. Right. See you, Bastian. Come on. Mirri, as soon as you're here.
Alright, the next time you're helping me with something.
Alright. Crikey. Oh, right. Get travelling then. Girl. That's your little note that we found. So,
Hope
tell
we'll
me
find
about
something interesting today. What would you like to talk about?
Tell me something about yourself.
I love maps and old books. Oh, I can lose myself in a library or booksellers for days on end. I'm also a bit of an enophile. It means I like wine. A lot.
Okay then.
Problem, Sarah? What would you like to talk about? I don't regret throwing my lot in with you, if that's what you're asking. There aren't many adventurers I'm willing to partner up with again and again, but you keep proving yourself useful. And pretty nice.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that on board. Let's have a look on the map. Where is this? Right down here. So let's have a look. You know, I think we ought to try this out. What's this do? Okay. So we'll travel to that one. Hey! Oh crikey, that was weird. Not sure how I feel about that.
Nice hole.
You like books? So lots of reading then.
Well, we can't wait any longer. We should begin the experiment.
With no porters, no assistants. This endeavor's been a farce from the start, Revis. Now it's a doomed one.
Praise the Vec. You'll hear about the notices I posted, yes? Even if you're not, you're welcome all the same. My student and I need help with an experiment, and the situation is rather desperate. Well, really desperate. Really, truly desperate.
What's the experiment?
House Telvanni is funding a practical test of my latest invention, the phantasmal sensor. It exercises spirits, ghosts, and other spectral beings near instantaneously. The unquiet dead claim countless lives each season, but no longer.
What do you need me to do?
The porters and assistants I contracted with have been waylaid in Narcissus, some manner of food poisoning. I'm desperate for an extra set of eyes and hands to help with labor and preparations. Nothing dangerous, I assure you.
I've heard that before. All right. We'll help.
Oh, I'm so relieved you agreed to help. Before you arrived, I feared my overseers at House Telvanni really might... No matter. Tyrus and I already set up a small field laboratory in the ruined Veyond. Meet us inside and we'll get started.
Can you tell me more about this phantasmal sensor?
Certainly. It's a wedding of Barrelsar's theories on the interactions of tonal and spectral forces with a resonance housing of my own design. Activating it should render any ghosts in proximity completely mute. A clever bit of engineering, I suppose.
You don't sound very excited about it.
What? No, I'm extremely excited about it. My superiors in Tel Naga called it a product of minor interest. Believe me when I say that's as robust an endorsement as I'm ever likely to earn. If the Telvanni Council thinks it's worthwhile, so do I.
Tell me about your pupil, Tyrus.
Tyrus is a junior oathman of House Telvanni. At this point in his education, he's obliged to accompany a spellwright like myself on a few field excursions. Sort of an apprenticeship. Honestly, in his case, it's just a formality.
What do you mean?
Tyrus is an incredible talent, of the sort that only appears once in a generation.
Okay.
What's more, his family is extremely well connected. He lives the Telvanni creed effortlessly. I wager he'll be Archmagister one day.
What do you think of House Telvanni?
Really putting me on the spot, aren't you?
Yep.
There are aspects of Telvanni culture I find abhorrent. The practice of slavery being chief among them.
Okay.
We do what we can. When the only alternative is exile, it's complicated.
Why are you conducting this experiment in Beyond?
When you're on a mission to quiet down restless ghosts, you go where the restless ghosts are. Angry spirits pile up in these Ayleid ruins like weevils in a hollow log. Feck only knows why. I've never taken much interest in Ayleid history.
You couldn't find restless ghosts in your homeland?
In Morrowind? I wouldn't think of it. Silencing an ancestor is blasphemous, even if some of them deserve it. My Aunt Cernsea can't let a visitation go by without complaining about her urn. We know you wanted purple. Get over it already, right?
Is that what she's like? Dearie me.
Taking assistance from random passers-by. The magisters of the house will most certainly have opinions on this.
Ah, shut up. Where's the entrance? Mirri, am I being stupid? Was it up there? Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
Come to think of it, Revis, a crumbling ruin is an apt place for your final experiment with House Telvanni.
Finally, we can get started. There's a lot riding on this experiment's success. So yes, let's all stay focused and diligent. And also very, very careful.
What do you need me to do?
I need you to paint some stabilizing runes around the area to reinforce the sensor's magics. They're not all that elaborate, I promise, but do be mindful. I'm not leaving anything to chance this time.
Okay. How do I paint these runes?
Here are the materials in a template. I infuse the paint with ground soul gems to reinforce the rune's potency. At great personal expense, I might add. Right, Tyrus? There's no price too high for success. Try not to use it all right?
What will you Tyrus do while I'm gone?
I have a few more calibrations to attend to. As for Tyrus, he'll probably, you know, observe. For educational purposes. You can speak with him if you have any other questions. Set guide you, my friend.
Alright. I'll paint those ruins.
Remember, precision is of the utmost importance, so no loafing or dawdling, you... I'm sorry. We're supposed to use harsh declaratives like that to motivate people. Are you? Yeah, I can tell you're motivated. Great, that's great.
So what are these runes for
the
again?
housing I created for the phantasmal sensor should contain the energies it releases well enough. I employed a fascinating helical boring technique invented by the dwarves of Arkingthand. I have all sorts of ideas for... Sorry, that can wait.
So about the runes.
Right, sorry. The runes provide a stabilizing aura to prevent any real spectacular tonal reactions or spectral anomalies. I triple-checked every aspect of the experiment, but a mage can never be too careful. Especially if that mage is me.
Have you had difficulties with this sort of thing in the past?
Difficulties? Ha, no, certainly not. I just place great emphasis on safety. Sure, there have been a few bumps along the way, but like the old wizards say, in the mountains of magical praxis, one never climbs in vain.
Okay. I really do have a bad feeling about this. Oh wow, look at that, brilliant. I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to. Right. Oh, bookcase. More bookcases. More bookcases.
Reading too, you know, if you ever need an excuse to get me something.
Cool. Oh, that's him. Don't want to talk to him. He's miserable. Where? Alright, miserable.
Soul gem-infused runes slathered on alien walls. The poor condition of the stone combined with imprecise template virtually guarantees a lack of efficacy. What is Revis, an amateur? What am I saying? Of course he is.
Oh, right. You don't think Revis is going to love it?
Finally, someone else makes an astute observation. Congratulations! You've just become the second smartest person in the room. The runes Revis wants painted will have, at most, a negligible impact. They're essentially just expensive vandalism.
Isn't Revis your teacher? Why are you talking about him like this?
Don't be thick. I have nothing to learn from the likes of Revis Demnevani. This is a mere formality. When I ascend to the council, I will make weeding out hedge mages like Revis my first priority.
Do the other Telvanni mages share your low opinion of Revis?
Oh, yes. Revis knows where he stands with the Telvanni Council. On a precipice. And after today's nonsense, he will finally fall off.
Okay.
Hey. Welcome back. The runes are in place, right? I'm anxious to begin the experiment.
Yeah. What's next?
Excellent. By the three, can I just tell you how refreshing it is to hear a voice of support? Thank you. Now, the next step is a bit more complicated. I need you to assist me with a phantasmal sensor's kindling sequence.
How do I do that?
These magical pylons provide the key. Fair warning, they can be a bit unruly, but the fundamentals are sound. Spectral energy will pass between them freely, but sometimes the crystals dislodge. If that happens, I need you to reattune them.
How will I know which pylon to attune?
Just pay attention to the energies flowing between them. If no spectral motes pass through one of the pylons, you'll know that's the one that needs fixing. I should warn you, if you try to attune a functional pylon, you might feel a mild shock.
Great. Thanks for the warning. I'll keep my eyes on the pylons.
It's nice to have a willing pair of hands to assist me. Tyrus seems well acquainted with instruments like these. He could make a real contribution if he wasn't so set on observing all the time. I wish I could convince him to help. Oh well.
Of course. Right, let's do this.
Let's begin. Like I said before, pay careful attention to the flow of energy. Find the pylon that isn't properly attuned.
So hard.
Good. Now here comes the next sequence. Now, the last sequence. It's working. Just a moment more and... What? Why isn't it... Good grief! Damn it all! I triple-checked the pylons last night. I field-tested the rooms. I've read everything Barrelzar's ever written aside from his fetching diary, and it still doesn't work. Still! Why won't it work? It needs to work. No. No. You follow my instructions to the letter, and I practically killed myself proving out the theories in my laboratory back home. Literally. My eyebrows only recently grew back. It can't just be bad luck. I must have missed something. Something in Beyond. Some arcane anomaly that disrupts the function of pylons. Of course, the ruin I choose to work in suffers from some heretofore unseen pylon scrambling hocus pocus. Just another day in the life of Revis Demnavani.
So what can we do to
Well,
fix
we
it?
need to find the source of the disturbance. Take Tyrus and explore the lower chambers. It shouldn't take him long to identify the culprit. Just make sure to keep him safe. If anything happens to him, my Kwama is well and truly cooked. Right. I'll stay here and inspect the instruments. Again. If I didn't find any flaws the first 3 times, I doubt I'll find any now. But who knows? Maybe Tyrus is right. Maybe this is just a huge waste of time.
Yes, Tyrus thinks it's a waste of time, but what about
What do
you?
I think? What does that matter? The Telvanni Council detests my work on duamitonal mechanics. They want nothing to do with my study of rare eggs. The phantasmal sensor is the only thing I've ever created that won their approval.
Is the Telverni Council's approval really that important?
Really that important? Well, of course it is. I'm a member of House Telvanni, for Vex's sake. If the Council drums me out, what would I do? Who would I share my theories with? No, once that door closes, it closes forever. It's unthinkable.
And do you really think the phantasmal sensor will change their opinion of you?
Absolutely. Yes. Maybe. I don't know, but I have to try. Would I rather be poking around in a dwarven ruin, unraveling the mysteries of tonal architecture? Yes, but no one ever said arcane practice always leads to excitement.
Right. Right.
Well, let's get this farce underway.
Yes, let's get this farce on the way.
Our maps of Beyond didn't depict this tunnel. Vex head. Be on your guard. Trolls! Hideous savage beast! Keep that brute away from me!
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers.
There, in the distance, more alien masonry. Finally, no more mucking around the dirt like some clumsy salt-rice farmer.
Oh god, you're a Mardy git, you aren't you?
There's a strange aura on the other side of this door. Can you feel it? What am I saying? Of course you can't. Finally. Now then, these Vala stones are clouded. Some manner of arcane erosion. They must be the source of Revis's trouble. Destroying them in this state could generate an explosive burst of magicka, and draining their power is no small feat. Unless, of course, you happen to be me. Smash away, hero. Let's get out of this place.
We're going to read these books because my friend likes reading.
Bringing a book for travel is well worth the pack space. Shame they're so heavy.
Tyrus, the interference. I think it may come from clouded...
Vala stones? Indeed. The help and I already dealt with them. You're welcome.
Oh, well, thank you. Wait. Does anyone else feel that?
Intruders? Get out! Get out!
A spirit. Stand back, both of you. It's time for a true test of the phantasmal sensor.
Get it away from me! Back, you creature! I mean it!
Wait, Tyrus! No! Ah!
Oh, for God's sake.
Oblivion, take me. He's dead. Tyrus is dead. This is a catastrophe. What are we
Slow
gonna do?
slow down. What happened?
I tried to use the phantasmal sensor to quiet that alien spectre, but Tyrus panicked and started to banish it with his own magic. His banishing spell mixed with the sensor's power and whoosh, snuffed out like a candle. I'm doomed.
Are you sure he's dead? He just vanished, right?
Just vanished. Yeah, sure, just vanished. To the afterlife. This
Do
is
you know
classic
that?
Revis, you know. I'm a pox. I'll just need a moment to think about what I'm going to tell the house about Tyrus and the sensor, wherever it flew off to.
I'll find the sensor. You take a moment.
What is happening to me?
Oh, Tyrus. Even now I can hear him in my mind, haunting me.
I can't. Help me! Use the sensor!
He's not gone after all.
No.
Please forgive me, Sarah. While I was wallowing in self-pity, you were out here trying to clean up my mess. And by the three, Tyrus still lives. Or exists at any rate. What happened when you found him?
Told me to use the phantasmal sensor. After I did, he disappeared.
Along with the clouded Vala stones. Interesting. The sensor might have prompted some kind of animus inversion.
Don't know what you're talking about.
The specifics can wait. Whatever happened, he's still aware of his surroundings. You might be able to fix this.
And how do we do that?
We? No. I've done enough damage. I'll come along, offer scholarly advice and such. But you're the only person I trust to see this through. The first step is finding Tyrus. His soul seems bound to the ruin and these stones.
Oh, by the 8, how do I find him?
The clouded Vala stones are sort of thickening the magical fabric of this place. A soul like Tyrus's would cause ripples. Allow me to make a small modification to the sensor. There. If you use it now, it should illuminate Tyrus's path.
You sure you don't want to do this yourself? You created the sensor in the first place.
I've proven beyond shadow of a doubt that I can't be trusted with that thing. For anyone who is not me, using the sensor is quite simple. Activate it, and a mote of spectral energy should coast toward Tyrus. Just follow the moat.
Okay. What do we do when we find Tiris?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Best to focus on navigating the ruin. I seriously doubt that Bayon's shown us all its nasty surprises.
Alright, let's get cracking. Oh, books. Books. Books.
The light, the clouded light, it calls.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking. Dig in. Don't let them separate us.
Hurry! I can't any longer!
Tiris, and more clouded Vala stones. By the 3. Were the aliens selling them wholesale? I'll probably regret this, but I'll try to attune the stones. You push them out of position. Maybe that will set him free.
No, not now!
I know that did not look like a success, but I think I know what's happening. These clouded Vala stones. The aliens wouldn't have carved imperfect stones in this quantity by accident. There's intention here. They're meant to attract spectral energy like moths to a flame. That's why we keep finding Tiris among them. Well, it doesn't just yet, but we're definitely onto something. The sensor can banish the stones, and my attunement spell can stabilize them long enough to dislodge them safely. I mean you, are one step closer to fixing this.
So what do we do now?
What do you do now?
Oh, for
Keep
crying out
tracking
loud, man.
Tiris. I'll try to puzzle out a way to use the sensor and attunement spell to restore Tiris's corporeal form. We have to move quickly, though. If we don't reach him soon, critical animus decay might set in.
Right, that sounds
That's
bad.
because it is bad. Let's pick up the pace, all right?
All right, all right.
Over there! It's Tiris!
It's so close!
I think I know what's going on.
Oh, come on. Can we get on with
Tyrus
it
is
now?
trying to resist the pull of the clouded Vala stones, but his strength is waning. Luckily, he's running into these smaller stone clusters, sort of like falling out of a tree and hitting all the branches on the way down.
So where will he end up?
I'm wagering there is a greater load of this clouded glass somewhere in the ruin. A stockpile or something that dwarfs these other Vala stones in size, potency, or both. Tyrus should eventually find himself there.
What happens when he reaches this load?
I can't imagine it will be pleasant, but with enough of the clouded glass in one place, we might be able to create a large enough resonance to restore Tyrus's corporeal form. You using the phantasmal sensor, and me using the attunement spell.
You're going to hell?
Without my attunement spell, the sensor could banish Tyrus for good. I can't hide from this forever. I am a mage. Hapless and clumsy, perhaps, but a mage all the same. I owe it to Tyrus, to you, and to myself to try.
Alright. Let's find Tyrus and this load you mentioned.
This plan will work, right? Of course it will work. Just follow that moat.
You seem to be in much better spirits.
I am. It might be a bit morbid, but all this dashing around and puzzle solving, it's why I love being a wizard. I'd nearly forgotten that with Tyrus and House Telvanni pushing me around. We all have to follow our bliss, right? Mine's in old ruins.
Alright, let's go.
Tyrus is fading fast. Quickly, just smash these stones and we'll hope for the best. There. Now, use the sensor. We have to find the central load.
All he's doing is taking me past every single enemy going.
This is it. Vex's head. It's not a cluster of glass. It's an entire well. All right. Let's go over the plan. We were looking for a pile of clouded glass, and instead, we found a limitless font of unstable magicka. Shame we have to destroy it. But let's be honest, I would have found a way to accidentally destroy it before long. Are you ready to save Tyrus?
Yeah, what do I need to do?
First, we need to replicate the original event. Aim the phantasmal sensor at him and unleash its power. While you're doing that, I'll cast the attunement spell. Weaving the two together should dislodge his animus and restore his corporeal form.
How confident are you this will work?
Much less confident than you'd like.
I see.
If it's any consolation, most magisters aren't certain of a hypothesis until they test it. Our test just happens to have the potential for cataclysmic results.
cataclysmic results.
Discharging spells and jangling magic sensors in front of an unstable well could prove explosive. But nothing is certain. Magic is more art than science. At least that's what I tell myself in situations like this.
What are the chances this goes wrong?
7 in 10, give or take. You've faced worse odds before, though, right? Come on, hero. Let's do some heroing.
Oh my giddy ants.
It's working. We did it. Tiris, are you all right?
Revis! I am alive. Oh, thank you. AM's mercy, I thought I was dead. I never should have cast that. But the ghost was there and I just panicked.
Oh, dear. There, Tiris. Why don't we head back to camp, all right?
Okay. Go back to the camp. Whoa! Ow!
I'm writing the Magister straight away, Revis. You will receive accolades aplenty.
Oh, that's very generous, Tiris. Thank you.
Revis?
Well, this is unexpected. I'd resolved to spend the rest of my life in exile, but now Tiris is singing my praises. Do you think he hit his head or something? I guess anyone can have a change of heart when they have a brush with fate like this.
So what happens now?
Hopefully, Tiris's testimonial will earn me some latitude with House Telvanni. Not enough to rise in rank, mind you, but enough to keep them off my back for a while. None of this would have been possible without you. Thank you, Sarah.
It's alright.
Safe travels, my friend. And if you ever find yourself in Nisus, feel free to drop by.
Are you planning on going back tomorrow, Itsu?
As soon as I can, yes. The censor was always a means to an end. Tiris's letter should give me the boost I need to continue my real work. Rare eggs, dwarven machines, vegetable conjuring, all the bizarre obsessions that House Telvanni scorned.
And do you think Tiris's letter will solidify your position in the house?
No. I'm far too clumsy to evade the Telvanni Council's contempt for long. But we have to treasure the time we have, right? I'm sure I'll make some really worthy discoveries before they start nosing around in my work again.
Rightio, excellent. Alright. See you later. Right, guys, so we're going to leave that here today. So we've found a few companions. So we've got Bastian and Mirri that we can call upon when we need them. And we've also done a bit of dungeon delving and found some dodgy experiments that we managed to fix. So I'll definitely be back on Monday evening, be roughly around about 7:30. And might even do a bit earlier because I'm not actually at work next week, so we may start a bit earlier than 7 for that stream. I'll see how I go over the next couple of days with work, and if I'm feeling up to it when I finish work, I'll potentially do another couple of these in between my regular stream. So I'll see you guys later, and have a good evening.